I make. I don't need a holiday to make me feel this way. Listen up, take a chance, you can sing, you can dance, you can live like there's no tomorrow. Give it time and you'll find there's a rule, there's a rhyme, move along and the rest will follow. I want you to know, oh yeah, we shine like stars. Oh yeah, we shine like stars, like stars, like stars. What are we waiting for? It seems we still want more. No one can take away the dreams we have today. Yeah, you can go with the flow, don't you see, don't you know there's a life, let it burn inside you. You can shout, let it out, not a care, not a doubt, this is it, let the moment guide you. I want you to know, oh yeah, we shine like stars. Oh yeah, we shine like stars, like stars. We shine like stars. We shine like stars. We shine like stars. We shine. Well, here we go now. We shine like stars. We shine like stars. We shine like stars. We shine. Oh yeah, we shine like
Hey, shippers, it's Wednesday, which makes it ship show night tonight. And the best thing about tonight's show is Doodles will be back in the chair and we'll hear about his adventures and find out what else is going on. And if you don't come, you're gonna get your pickle chopped off. So we'll see you all tonight on the ship show.
Ship Show.
Well, we are live. I don't know what was going on with the intro this evening, but it was a little bit in and out. Hey. We're talking about the ship show. Don't you know?
What is going on?
What's up, everybody? I don't know what was going on with the intro, but for heaven's sakes, it kept going black on me, and I didn't know what to do, so I just bailed. Okay? I bailed.
When in doubt,
When in doubt, just come to Our Pretty Faces.
and bail.
That's right.
Need to.
When in doubt, bail if needed. That's what I always say. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome,
Hey now.
one and all, to
Hey now.
the Ship Show. I hope y'all liked a little flashback to the Ship Show yearbook. That was a lot of fun. I remember today when I was putting it in the intro, like laughing, getting a little bit emotional, you know, seeing all the pictures of everybody and that song. It just gets you right in the subcockles.
I think I saw Daniel Fizz like, I think we missed the photo request. That was, my friend, a long time ago.
That was last year, Daniel. I think that was prior to you guys arriving on the scene. But hey, Doodles, right off the rip, during the intro, we got a super chat.
We got a couple, I think.
Yes, we did. And I just wanted to make sure that we said thank you. One was from Timothy Walters. He said, what an awesome way to start the show.
Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for the super chat. I made a little neon sign for you.
Lovely to have you, Sir Timothy Walters.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. And then right behind him, we got Nautical Nurse Nancy coming in hot.
I got dressed up for this.
She's naughty.
With a super chat. Yeah, she's naughty.
And
She's Nancy. She's naughty Nancy.
was
She's
that the last time I was in studio? Was when they were here?
I think so. It's been a while.
That was lovely to meet Nancy and her daughter, and also her daughter Naomi, and also Anthony briefly in the driveway as I was heading home. But lovely to meet those folks. Beautiful people.
You got that right.
Wish I got to spend more time with them, but I know that is just something waiting to happen. So
It'll happen soon.
Yeah.
It'll happen soon.
That's right.
But you know, York, you were right. It's been a while since you been in the studio. Man, I sure missed you. And it's been a while, and I can still remember just the way you... Thank you. I didn't know what to say because I didn't want to say taste. That would have been a little creepy. But I would imagine it's tasted a little bit like bourbon and cigarettes. Oh, snap. We got it. But Nancy says this was just what I needed. Love that video of some of our amazing cruise family. We shine like stars. That's right. That was the song.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. We shine. You got it. Nancy, thank you for the super chat. And you know what? I've got... That was a little addition I've added to the live stream while Doodles was gone.
Cool.
So
I like it. I like it.
I like it.
a lot.
Thank you for the super chat, Nancy. We appreciate it. And Timothy Walters. So tonight, Doodles, we're putting the gloves on. It's mano y mano. We're talking. We're debating.
I mean, we are, but there's also, we're talking with y'all, too.
Right. We want you guys to help us in this debate. Now, like last week, and first of all, a little housekeeping, I just would like to say a very, very gracious thank you to Tommy Casabona from Always Be Booked for guest hosting.
Well done, sir.
Well done indeed. Really made it easy for me. It was, I was a little nervous. You know, I like to have my Doodles, and I got to have somebody to play off, you know, and Tommy was the perfect guy for the job.
You know what was funny? He was coming at you live and direct from Boca Raton.
Yep.
And that's where I was.
Really?
Did you know that?
No.
I mean, there was no way for me to get any time away from work to go do anything show related, even meet him, which I would have loved to do.
Right.
But it was funny that he was coming at you live from there, and that's where I was.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
Yes.
But Tommy was really good, and I listened to his Patreon where he discussed his time on the show. He said he enjoyed it. He also mentioned, it was a big job filling El Duderino's shoes.
On.
But I think he did a great job.
He did.
So
he did. I rewatched, and I thought he did an awesome job, and I was worried for my job. Just gotta say.
Well, Doodles, I think your job is safe. But we would like to have Tommy come join us again soon.
Yes.
With both of us.
I would love that. That would be great.
So
That would be great.
So yeah, it was a fun show. People really enjoyed it. We had a troll in the comments, but we took care of that.
Hey.
And speaking of taking care of that, we took care of something. Y'all know the mother hen, right? I mean, everyone knows Liz Breen, the mother hen. She's
amazing.
Moderator from day one.
Yeah.
And I don't think she'll mind me saying it, but the girl got a promotion at her job. And there'll be some times when she can't be here Liz. Based on her schedule. So, yeah, congratulations, Mother Hen. We're happy for you, and that's awesome. But we figured him, and we got a name for her. What was it?
Well, this is just the first one we thought of, but it might evolve. But Pam, Chicken Dance Chance.
I like it.
I don't know.
I like it. I like it. Flamingo Pam, the chicken can.
Chicken Dance Can. I don't know. We're gonna work on that.
It's pliable.
But Pam has been with us for a long time. We've met her in person. She's amazing.
Yes.
Great friend of the show, and yeah, we couldn't be happier to have Pam here.
Yes. Thank you, Pam, for joining the team. For heaven's sakes, I think that calls for a bagok.
Well, we gotta.
Yeah, we definitely got to get her into the opening, and we'll work on that. We'll make it happen.
That's right.
We will make it happen.
Yeah, even Pam said that needs some work.
Pauletta says she passed the security background check that I ran, so she's good.
All right.
Lisa Ragsdale's in the house. She says, "Yay, Liz! Yay, Pam!"
Oh, Mrs. Doodles.
So,
thank you for watching.
Like we said, now you need to get Doug Parker from Cruise Radio on the show. Well, we're gonna have to work on that, Tyler. Definitely gonna have to work on that.
Maybe we'll have to have Tyler on.
We might have to get Tyler on here sometime.
That's right.
But, dude, let's just say hi real quick to the people because we're about to throw down in Ship Show Town tonight. We're talking about all-inclusives or cruises.
Well,
what are we doing?
It's easy to mingle the all-inclusive with land-based vacations. But I think there's a lot to be compared to with cruising, so that's kind of why we're toting those lines.
Right, and in these times, people are like, should I just hold out for the cruise or should we just go all-inclusive? And we're going to dive deep. We're going to dive deep like Matt Allen would do into this subject. Yay! We're talking about all-inclusives or cruising. Hey!
Do it.
Thank you for joining the Ship Show tonight. You know everybody, we're gonna do our best to do it right. If you wanna get down with us, all you gotta do is hit subscribe and the like and the notifications button, and we all will go get high. Oh, you got me. You got me good.
That's okay.
It's all
Thank
right.
you. Deep dive.
We will do a deep dive. A deep dive. All right, let's say hi to the people real quick. We're going to go through fast, starting from the top.
You know that in the intro of the pickle?
Paul the Pickle, Ada.
So
that's what they call him.
Did you notice?
You know what I'm saying.
Did you notice that pickle looked a lot like Matt Allen's yearbook photo?
With the mohawk,
the earrings, and everything.
All right,
go back and watch.
I'm glad you clarified there. I was like, what the heck? Alma with Life is Good today. Welcome to the Ship Show. Thanks for joining tonight. Always Be Booked podcast is here, coming in strong.
Hello.
I listened to about 4 Patreon podcasts today of his while I was mowing and doing yard work and all that stuff.
That's my jam.
You inspired me.
Yeah, it's the best.
So I heard some good stories about some alleged incidents that may have allegedly happened with some alleged people. But, if you want to hear that, you'll have to go check out Always Be Booked. You know what I'm saying? Amy Franzak's here, Andrew Swice, Artie Kaiser, Beth Ullinger. Welcome, Bob. Glad to have you, Bob. Is that Bob Barker? I always feel like that's who it is.
Bob?
Is it Bob? Hello, Bob. Carla McClendon's here, Kathy Drew. Famous for all of the awesome mystery novels we used to read back when we were kids.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome to the Ship Show. Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travels is here. Christopher Brown, I did receive your message, and I did receive the package. I was just so busy prepping for the show that I forgot to respond to you.
Christopher D-Town Brown, we love you.
What you're smelling right now, Doodles, within the home is courtesy of Motor City Candle Works.
I think you need to keep that.
We have.
Honestly, I enjoy this much more than your other scents.
Okay. Well, for now, that's what we'll go with.
No, you got to go with it forever.
I've got some other options, but you know what I'm saying?
No.
Christmas is coming, and I like it to smell like a daggone Christmas tree in here. China Pearl's here. Welcome, Crazy Cat Traveler Daniel Fields. Welcome. D Decca coming at you live and direct from...
Aussie. Oi.
That's right. Victoria, right? No, Melbourne. Why did I say Victoria?
Melbourne.
Donnie Luke is here. I'm pretty sure Donnie Luke is here. Is Donnie Luke here? Yes, he's here.
Donnie, let us know where you are in the United States. Are you trucking? Where are you at?
Flamingo Pam in the house. Garrett Labelson. We'll be seeing him soon. Hubner hijinks on the high seas. Welcome to the ship show. Karen Griswold. Laura Guyot was here, and now she's gone. Lindy Lou is in the hizza.
Lindy Lou loves your singing, so she must be beside herself that you've already had several renditions.
Yeah, I know. Lindy Lou. Welcome to the ship show. Yeah. Lisa Ragsdale's here. Welcome, Lisa. Liz Breen. Karen Griswold. Oh. York was singing to his Lisa, and she gave him a hug. And before they knew it, they were butt naked on the rug. Oh. And she liked pina coladas. All right. Liz Breen, the mother hen, is here. Welcome, Liz. Thanks for all that you do for the ship show. She is the one and only mother hen. Melissa Yeager, MGM Family Travel. Well, welcome.
Look at that. My wife's already gone.
Yeah, well, she got her name mentioned, and she said, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm just kidding. Sometimes the names just fall off. Because, look, Laura's back. So, Michael Anto Giovanni Fromage is in the house. Welcome, sir. Thanks for joining the ship show. Nancy Fields, Nautical Nurse Nancy, Paul Atta, Ruth Todd's in the house. See the World with Chris, Sharon at Sea Travels here. Welcome, Sharon. Tonner Clarkson is here, and Spacker's Crazy Adventures is in the house. Love saying that name. Check out Spacker's Crazy Adventures on YouTube. They've been doing some live streams and all kinds of other stuff.
Yeah, they got that hot tub kicking. TCU Pepita, we got something for you a little bit later.
Paul Atta, we can't forget him. Oh, yes, we do have something for TCU Pepito. Tyler Show's here, Timothy Walters, Tom Beetle Bailey, and last...
Tom Beetle Bailey's here.
Hey! We're talking about Tom Beetle Bailey. Tom Beetle Bailey. And last, and certainly not least, we cannot forget the one, the only...
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Tony Barnett. Well played.
What's up,
D.
everybody?
Decker's saying, is it socks? So is Christopher Brown. People are wanting to know about Sockgate. Lindy Lou says, oh no, I got to plug my ears. It's getting naughty around here. John, I hear that song at work a few times a week, and I always think of you guys. She must be talking about...
this one?
Yep. Hey, it's the official song of the ship show. I think we can all agree.
Yeah, but do you hear the Rupert Holmes version, or do you hear the
Usher version? Yeah.
The Usher version.
Lisa says, no, I'm still here, and I loved my tribute.
Okay.
This is just a tribute. You gotta believe me. It's just a matter of opinion. I'll see you guys the next time you leave out of Miami or Fort Lauderdale. That's a threat. Fromage, says Michael. Anto Giovanni. So a lot of people saying hi. Lindy Lou says, you always melt my heart. That's our song, John Boy. Oh, Christopher Brown's over here telling me he's got the Christmas tree sent for me.
Dude, please send it to him. Please send it to him. His mellow, like, I don't go home and wake up the next morning and have your house smelling on me.
See, I like you to go home and people be like, where you been?
You know what,
John?
I wash my my hat when I come over here. It's got to go through the cycle twice. So
oh, come on.
I promise you.
But yeah, but don't you just want to smell it?
No. I like the scent, but there's something to be said about too strong.
Okay, well, I hear you. All right.
This is very pleasant and lovely. I enjoy it.
I like your choice of words. Pleasant and lovely. That's just what I was going for. I was mostly going for manly and sexy, but pleasant and lovely will work.
No, this is great. And I want to promote Christopher D-Town Brown.
That's right. If y'all need some sense, check out Motor City Candleworks or just message Christopher Brown. He'll help you out. Daniel Fields is in the house. I don't know if we said hi to them, and Beth Ollinger. But I'm telling y'all, Vegas is coming. Vegas is coming faster than you can say lickety split, as Stella would say.
I mean, is it even worth playing the promo anymore?
I don't have it loaded, so I would say let's not do that.
So no.
Oh, no, I do have it. We can play it. Let's do it. You want to?
Sure.
It's coming. My God, guys, let's get ready.
Might just get the hype.
All right, so there's been a lot of discussion about what's happening in Vegas on numerous channels. Sharon at Sea, the co-hosts of the event, and I, Jamie and I have been putting together a bit of an itinerary, maybe even a safety plan, if you could believe that, to keep us all as safe as we can.
Well, you have that.
Right? We got the bullhorn. Yeah, I'm not going to grab that.
Can you bring that on this weekend, though?
Oh, absolutely. It's a good idea. I will do that. Yeah, absolutely. But rest assured, it is going to be epic. I've seen the comments. People are saying we will be there. Paul's a prisoner in Canada. How about the lovely and chaotic Liz? Where the heck is Wanda tonight? I'm not sure, Pam, but, people got things going on. Beth Ollinger's excited. Lots of people excited about Vegas, and I am too. I mean, I can't even express because it's going to be like the first time I've done something since February.
Well,
really,
I haven't kept up. Has anything changed? Does anyone know? So, Queen of Slots, maybe you would know, Nancy Fields. When Naomi was here a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, about the pools
were open. That's probably a very important thing that people would like to know. I would like to know that.
I would too.
So if anybody has any insight into or having been to Vegas in the last couple weeks, let us know in the chat.
Yeah. So, okay, listen, Vegas is going to be great, and we can talk about that in a little bit, but my goodness, we got some stuff to talk about. I want to see in the comments your thoughts, and if you guys have bullet points that you would like to hit, or if you think are valid points to these arguments, or if you think one of us is full of crap, let us know. But it is a debate here tonight. We're discussing things, right? We're discussing I'm looking at things over here. We're discussing whether or not you're holding out for a cruise or if you're going all inclusive. Now, I realize some people can do both, but tonight we're taking a stand.
Yeah, I mean, enough with this Russian roulette of cruising. I mean, that's what I've freaking daggone had it with. Is book this, then you got a refund or a credit for future cruise. Then you book another one or future cruises. So what are you just piling on the cruise credit? You're not going to vacation anywhere because who knows when this thing's going to end. So what are y'all doing? I would say more like doesn't look good for the rest of the year. But what are you looking towards, when the spring breaks of the world come up? What are you looking for in early 2021, maybe summer vacation?
Right.
What are you guys doing?
Well, listen. First of all, Andy Lee says, have you talked to Tony and Jenny from La Lita Loca? But of course, as a matter of fact, Andy Lee, I'm pretty sure Tony's still here in the chat. But yes,
Hey, what's up, everybody?
we certainly have. And welcome to the Ship Show. Okay, so I see what you're saying. So are you pro all-inclusive then? Is that your...
I don't know if it's... So my experience with land-based vacations, I love cruising, don't get me wrong. But the unknown of whether we're going to go or not is too disappointing to right now for me. Like when I'm looking at a February vacation,
right,
and my daughter's out of school and we're going somewhere, and I can't lay it on the line there that we're going to be cruising. So we are personally, as a family, looking at land-based vacations.
Right. Okay.
Now, when we've gone to a place for like a week, we've typically done a couple all-inclusives. We've been Dominican Republic,
yep,
and we've done Playa del Carmen, Mexico.
Okay.
And to me,
didn't you do Cayman, Grand Cayman?
Lisa and I went to Grand Cayman for 6 days. We did not do all-inclusive, but a land-based vacation. So we basically chose these places because we've been there on cruises, first of all.
Right.
That's what introduced us to them.
Yep.
We found places we want to spend a little bit more time at.
Yep.
So those are the places we've gone.
Gotcha.
And I guess I just feel like there's a little bit more certainty with going to a specific place where you're not dealing with times and embarkation this, disembarkation that, each different day.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
Those are just my first thoughts.
Well, Mary Klug says, I canceled my cruise and got a full refund, which I can't blame you there, but I'm going to take a different stance. Now, I understand, and here's my thing, and I'm sure that I'm certainly, I want to see what the people in the chat have to say, but for my money, I'm cruiser all the way, right? And I totally feel like, okay, so for example, you go to an all-inclusive, right? You're in the same spot. One of the things I love most about cruising is you have a great day in one port,
right.
And then you come home to the ship, eat a fantastic meal, maybe have a couple drinks and, fall asleep. And you wake up and you look out your balcony or whatever. You go up on the deck and you look out and you're like, holy crap, here we are in Belize.
No, there's no disagreeing with that.
Right.
That's the best part about cruising is, besides being on the ship, which they're amazing, but visiting several different itineraries. But what we found is there's places we'd like to spend a little bit more time at.
Right.
So we've done that. And there's places you can choose for a land vacation where you can visit multiple. So you can go to St. Thomas for a week and do day trips to St. John, to the British Virgin Islands.
Yep.
And you're kind of doing that too. They have... when we went to the Dominican Republic last year for a week at an all-inclusive, one day we did granted we were at the same resort every day.
Right.
But they had 4 neighboring resorts of the same brand. We could use them all.
Okay.
And we could also do excursions. So one day we did a booze cruise kind of snorkeling trip. And then that's where the other trip I puked underwater, scuba diving.
Scuba diving. And the fish showed up.
Yeah.
So it was a win-win.
Exactly.
Pauletta says, well, especially with kids, you need to book something with certainty as they get their heart set on it. And that's a great point. Dolphin Shell says, if cruising does not happen soon, we will do all-inclusive. Already did one long trip. And then Mark Robertson says, we are doing land-based shorter trips. Not planning on cruising until June to Alaska, if that goes. Mark Robertson, what is your ship that you're doing Alaska? I'm curious to hear that. So.
Hey, and by the way, I'm so pro cruise, you know this, and it's not like I'm not thinking we're not going to cruise again, because we are. I'm just thinking more in the short term.
Yep.
And rolling the dice, like in Vegas.
Okay, I hear you, but again, so I just don't know. Okay, so I hear your point, Doodles. I know you're saying that you can go to St. Thomas and stuff, but let's just say you say, okay, well, we want to go to Jamaica, right? I don't know if I want to spend 5 days trying to figure out what the heck we're going to do in Jamaica, because here's the thing for me that separates, like, this is how you and I are different on vacation. Yeah. And I know this because I vacationed with you, and we still had a great time. And I love sitting by the pool. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But given the choice of sitting by the pool and just vegging out and going out and finding some kind of adventure, I'm choosing the adventure. And I feel like the cruise can give me that. I'm not the kind of guy to go and just sit down. I mean, some of you have met me. You know, I'm all over the place. Like, yeah, I am not the type of guy that gets on vacation and is like,
okay, I'll have a rebuttal to that.
Okay.
So that's why my family and I are looking at a place like Costa Rica for a week-long vacation. There are so much adventure things. There's waterfalls. There's surfing. Yeah. It's a really big eco-tourism spot. There are places, I agree with you. Jamaica, I've been so many times now that I think I would be bored there for a week. I really do. I love the pool and the beach, sitting around and having drinks, but that does get repetitive day after day in the same setting.
Right. And, okay, so then I can rebut that too, though. Like, okay, so you're in Costa Rica, right? Yep. And let's say something happens. There's some sort of the Perlman 19 thing.
Sure.
And you have to get home. Now what? Because I say that because if you're on a cruise ship, right? Yeah. I suppose they could just say, hey, you got Perlman. Guess what? Get the hell out. Here's a lifeboat. But they're not going to do that. What I'm saying is the concern that I have with the all-inclusive is you get there and this is so funny. We'll explain later. You get there and you got the Perlman and you're stuck in the medical system that probably won't treat you unless you pay cash up front. That is not a situation that I'm willing to be in. So to me, I'm saying let's wait till the cruising starts, and I'll just hole up in the.
I don't disagree. I mean, if you're, it's more willing to roll the dice again, right? You almost have to pick if you're going to go out of the country or not first. That's your first decision.
Right.
If you're going to go out of the country or not, because you're not likely going to get medical care you would in the United States. But my thought is, if my daughter and my wife and I are together, that's all I care about. If we can come home and work for a couple weeks.
Well, no, I hear you there. That I could deal with. You got me there.
Hey, when the cruise got canceled for the Lolita Loca Sharon at Sea cruise, I took the credit for a future cruise. Yeah. Because I know I'm going to be cruising again.
Yep.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That is our favorite way to vacation. But something like an all-inclusive, you have the drink package. You have unlimited specialty dining. If you go to the right place, there's several resorts that you can enjoy.
Wait, there's specialty dining?
Every restaurant is a specialty dining.
At an all-inclusive?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know if I buy that.
You've got typically an Italian restaurant. I'm not saying they're all that great. In fact, Lisa and I on our honeymoon went to Playa del Carmen, and the restaurants were horrible at our all-inclusive. So we ate every night out in downtown Playa del Carmen, which, we didn't get great value for our money, but we ended up having a lot better food.
Well, also, that's another thing. You can tell me all you want. I haven't done it, so I don't really have a good leg to stand on. And quite frankly, the only all-inclusive I've been to was the Grand Bahia Principe in Ocho Rios. And I was so late getting there because of all the shenanigans that happened to just arrive there that I had no time for food. It was I didn't try the food there. But I feel, y'all know me. I want the food. I want the good food. I don't want burgers. I don't want buffets. And last but not least, I don't want barbecue. And I feel like barbecue is the number one menu item all the time, everywhere you go. Hey, have a burger, have some fries. You're at the all-inclusive.
Oh, they're catering to the American.
Come on now. I want Chilean sea bass. I want oysters. I want sushi. I want it all.
I don't disagree.
I'm like, what's her name? Veruca Salt. So,
Except you're chewing on oysters.
right. And, canned tamales. But anyway, Mary Klug says, I will cruise again, but not till the end of 2021 or 2022. Good point. Mark Robertson says he's going to Helena, Georgia in September. Okay. And that's the thing that's been going on in this household. That's a thing that's like we've been discussing here is, are we just going to stay domestic and do whatever travel we can domestically? I don't know how that'll help the vlogs or, whatever, but, that's okay.
Well, so Crazy Cat Traveler says, I'm with John, both land tours and cruising. I'm going to a new place every day. It depends on what you choose. So when we went to Grand Cayman, yes, we were just kind of squatting on the beach every day. There's not a whole lot to do except some great restaurants and the same beach every day. But going to the Dominican, we had a different excursion almost every day. We were in a different scenic spot every day. Puerto Rico, that you could go to 20 different places every day.
Right.
And not have to deal with embarkation, disembarkation times. You go on your own schedule.
If we're talking Puerto Rico, then we've got something to talk about.
Or St. Thomas.
But Puerto Rico is my favorite port. It is.
St. Thomas too, man.
Tony Barnett says, I'm with you on the barbecue. Thank you. Because I'm telling you, Tony, I am part of the minority when it comes to guys. What's it called?
No, I'm not down with it. I didn't
guys,
think it was that good either.
Guys, snack shack.
And I love barbecue.
Guys, barbecue. Pig and Anchor. Everyone was clamoring to get there, and I'm like, oh.
He does great with the burgers, but I gotta pass on the barbecue.
Right. I passed on both. So how about that?
You like the barbecue I make?
Yes. But I don't like to eat a whole plate full of that. You know what? That's stump of jam.
You don't like all the sauce and stuff.
Right. I want subtlety. Yeah. I want a melange of flavors all up in my mouthful area when I'm eating fine food.
You know what I had for...
Somebody's going to mess with that and get me later.
You know what I had for dinner? I had a grilled cheese of smoked salmon with pastrami seasoning and Gruyere.
Pastrami seasoning?
Yeah, and Gruyere cheese, and it was phenomenal. So you can get down with something like that.
Yeah, you when you put all those words in it, I'm in. TCU Pepito says there is all the ones I've been. They have about 4 to 6 restaurants you can pick from. Okay,
yeah. They're not all good, man, but it's like a cruise ship too. I mean,
oh, see, but this is what I'm saying. Robert from Life with Favor says my cousin tore her ACL playing beach volleyball. They wanted $13,000 to fix it, and I'll bet they wanted that up front.
Yeah, but that's no different on a cruise ship.
And
the cruise ship doctor? Damn.
Well, yeah, but at least your insurance will cover that.
If you do that, if you pay for it.
Right. Dolphin Shell says better wait on Costa Rica for a while. Perlman is very active there now.
Well, Costa Rica was one of the options. We're also looking at Aruba and Curacao. They're out of the whole. They're not involved in any of the hurricane belt.
Right.
Ever. So, and watching Griff and
Alyssa were just there. Yeah.
Man, watching their stuff. That's a place that I would love to spend more time. Is Aruba and the ABC Islands for sure.
Well, I see that our good friend El Mozarito is here, and I just wanted to mention something. I've been watching his daily videos on his YouTube channel.
Papa?
Yep.
My dad's here.
Yes, your dad is here. Mozarito's in the house, and he's sitting at 700. He would like to make that more, and he's putting out daily videos. Just kind of like inspirational stuff to kind of help you get you through your day. And also check out Papa Mozo. As a matter of fact, I think I have.
He's molded me into the doodles that I am today.
I have something for you. Check him out. Look at how fast he's grown. This was just a couple weeks ago. There were 230. Now look at him. By God. Check out Mr. Mozo. So Yeah.
Papa.
Let's
Papa
see.
knows?
Thanks. Pauletta says, I'm flying to Nova Scotia on Friday and I have to self-isolate. I'm going to Vegas, but will be socially distancing for 2 weeks before I can even see the kids. Wait a second. Did he say I am going to Vegas? Is he saying he's going to Vegas?
Well,
We need clarification on that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's correct.
Okay, so land-based vacation. Fiji, that's where he's going, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a part of the world I've always wanted to go see.
Michelangelo Giovanni says celebrity chef's table on the edge. See, and again, another point for cruising. The experience I had, the culinary experience I had on the Carnival Horizon was out of this world, y'all. I mean, I really have a hard time describing.
The chef's table.
At the chef's table. Yeah.
Not the MDR.
Correct. No, the MDR was, to be desired, but he says celebrity chef's table on the edge.
I bet.
I would love that. And what was the one that Tony...
Best food I've had at sea is on Celebrity Chefs.
Was it on the edge? What was the Le Petit Chef? Was that on the edge or was that on the MSC ship? Le Petit Chef.
Petit fromage?
Or is that Princess? I don't know, but that Petit Chef meal looked... that's my jam. And I truly feel like I'm not going to get that kind of experience at an all-inclusive. I just feel like it's like, here you go. Here's a steak. Here's some chicken. Here's a piece of seafood. Right. Here it is. Steak, chicken, snapper, pasta, and some kind of vegetarian dish.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay, so it totally does depend on the resort and what the restaurant is. I have no doubt you'd find something you like. But, so for example, in Grand Cayman, we didn't do all-inclusive, but the best restaurant I've ever eaten at in my life is in Grand Cayman.
Right, yeah, you've told me that before.
So the Calypso Grill, you can find wherever you're staying what you want to eat. You're just probably going to have to take a cab or something to it. It's not going to be like it's close. No. So there is that.
Well, I hear you, but so let me be clear. I'm taking a stand tonight, and York's taking a stand. I don't necessarily. I'm probably going to be booking an all-inclusive soon, but we're debating here.
Rather not.
It's like high school debate team. I was on the debate team. I am pro debate tonight. That's my thing. So don't. It's kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing here. So don't be like, oh, Clayco's a big douchebag. No. I am pro cruise, totally pro cruise, and
I am too. So that's the hard part,
right?
I would much rather be booking a cruise for our February trip. I'd much rather be cruising with all of you that were on the La Lita Loca Sharon at Sea group cruise. Towards the end of October. That's what I would be loving to do. But I'm almost following into the what if and backup plans. And
well,
that kind of sucks.
That seems to be the word of the day. Sadly, Papa Mozo and Mommy Mozo had to surrender Vegas. What happens in Vegas happens Mozo-less.
Oh, Michelangelo Giovanni. Fromage.
He's had the conch.
He's been to the Calypso Grill.
Yeah, he had the conch chowder. Loved it.
The sticky toffee pudding. Oh, my God. I was really hammered there. Really hammered.
Well, that's probably why you liked it. Maybe I should be the judge.
No, it was so good.
Papa Mozo says, don't make me separate you two.
By the way, Anthony Bourdain, before I even went there, the reason I went there, the late and great Anthony Bourdain said that was his favorite restaurant. So
okay.
That's why I went there.
Well,
and it was dang good.
I believe you. I believe you. So I saw a good comment here. Liz says, if you're taking the kids, you have to think of that also. And another great point.
Pauletta says, John will love Grand Can Foodmans.
I know what Grand Caymans, Grand Can Foodmans. Donnie Luke jumps right on that. Don't forget to throw in the Hormel. Listen, y'all. There's a difference between what I eat at home and what I eat on vacation. It's like a switch gets flipped.
I agree.
At home, I'm kind of like, fill the void.
Yeah,
but when I get on vacation, I'm like, What's on the menu?
We're eating to get through the day.
Listen, Jamie and I are already arguing about where we're eating on Friday night in Vegas. And I've already succumbed. I'm going by myself. When I go to Vegas Friday night, I am going somewhere where no holds barred. I'm just freaking...
You're going to Fishtown.
I'm going straight to... I'm mauling out at the nicest place I can find, and I'm going to eat the finest meal.
You and I talked about this, that our picks would be very different.
Right. Yeah. You would like to go to that Art Deco place where they serve crazy
No, that's
shit.
fun for a night. I want to go to...
I'm sorry. Crazy stuff.
I love Mesa Grill, Bobby Flay's place. That's just one of my favorites.
Right.
That's where I would want to go, and that's not your jam, that kind of food. So...
Kristen B says there are all-inclusives that are gourmet food-centric. I believe you to a point. But although there was a time when somebody said cruises were fun, and I said, I believe you to a point. So you're probably right. I'm just saying, I go with what I know, and I know two things. One, I don't want any barbecue or hamburgers or anything like that.
What about jerk chicken?
And
barbecue?
two, no.
Yeah, you like jerk chicken.
Okay. Let me clarify that.
Korean barbecue.
Wait, I did have jerk chicken in Jamaica, but let me explain why I loved it so much. We got to Jamaica, and I already mentioned that I did not eat at the Grand Bahia Principe Resort. I spent the whole day. Did you just smoke your pen?
That's what I figured why you like the barbecue, the jerk chicken.
Oh, no. So I didn't eat the whole day, but I sat there and drank red stripes out of tiny cups. And it got warm before you could finish it.
2 for $1.
Yeah. All day long. And it was just kind of like in there. You couldn't get rid of it. It was just stuck in your stomach. And on the way home, the guy's like, oh, you gotta try this jerk chicken. It's the best around. Frenchies, I think. Or wait, what was it called? Frenchies.
I don't know.
Nancy knows what it's called. But I did like that jerk chicken, but that's because I was ravenous. Tony Barnett says Maestro's Ocean Club, amazing treehouse restaurant in Vegas. When I get excited, Wait a minute. Maestro's Ocean Club, amazing treehouse restaurant in Vegas. Almost got fired for the charge on my flash technology expense account. Tony, I need to write that down.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's it called? Maestro's Ocean Club. Maestro's.
Hey, that's if I'm not right, if I'm right, I might be. I don't know, but correct me. Is it the Italian seafood place, either at the Bellagio or the Wynn?
I don't know. I feel like I would know that. I've been to both of those hotels, and I don't recall seeing that.
There's an Italian seafood place at one of those casinos. That's where I was talking about. They bring everything, the whole fish, out to your table, and you pick exactly what you want.
Yeah. Tony says it's your kind of place. Okay, Scotchies. That's right, Nancy. You got it. Daniel Field says that barbecue is a great place to eat, like as a walk-up food when you're on the beach. Yeah. I get it. Like I said, I get it, but y'all know me. If I know me, you'll be having me in my passenger seat. Something else happening on the knee.
You know what? I think the best part is that we're arguing about vacations.
Right.
You know
right?
what I mean?
It's not like we're going to go to fisticuffs here.
No.
But what do y'all think? Are you guys in the chat? Are you guys booking any? Do you guys have plans? What are you booking? What's going on? Are you just holding out for the cruise, or are you?
I'm just tired. Like I hear so many people that they've had 4 cruises canceled in a row, and I just can't fathom booking stuff like that and not knowing and dealing with all the rigmarole. I know the beauty is having a great travel agent like Sharon at Sea,
right?
Or
Jenny
Barnett. Yeah. That certainly helps, but man, I just don't like the uncertainty. It sucks.
Well, I don't like it either. Which and I guess on some level, if you go all inclusive, that uncertainty is removed, right?
I mean, I guess to a point. I guess
but you could be stranded, right?
It just depends on where. I mean, you're seeing some folks heading out to Cabo soon. They're gonna have a blast.
Right. I would. Paul Atta's like fight. Oh,
he'd kick my butt.
Paul Atta's ready for the fisticuffs.
dude's a Marine. He's trained. He's trained.
Tony Barnett says, I'm making myself hungry. Lucy MGM says, booking all-inclusive in Puerto Morelos. Where's that?
Oh, Puerto Morelos. It's just north of Tulum. So it's in between Cancun and like Playa del Carmen.
You're like a freaking encyclopedia.
No, because we stopped there for a little bit.
Was it nice?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's kind of a sleepy fishing village. At least when I was there, it was a lot smaller, but like anything else in Mexico on the coast, it's probably blown up since I've been there.
Right. Okay.
Good value on hotels and resorts there, small resorts.
Michael Lozano says, just came back from Myrtle Beach and it was awesome. Right. I'll believe that. Let's see. We are holding out for our cruise in March, says Beth Ellinger. Well, Beth, I'm with you. I'm holding out for the first time ever in our family's history. We have a back-to-back cruise booked, and I don't mean true back-to-back, but we're cruising in February and March. And I'm going to be so disappointed if the opportunity to actually pull that off gets pulled out from under us because of this Perlman 19 stuff. Because I was so excited to do the Meraviglia at the beginning of February. And then
you and I both
jump off the Meraviglia, come home, get caught up at work, do some things, and then jump right back on another cruise in March, the backup Sharon at Sea La Lita Loca cruise, the legendary cruise. So, but I don't know. We'll see what happens there. I hope it all goes down. We'll see.
Well,
Cancun in September. I saw that comment.
So that's also when, we're thinking of Mexico too. I mean, I know we've stopped in Cozumel so many freaking daggone times on the cruise, but Cancun, Cozumel, there's really good value there, and flights are usually pretty inexpensive. There's so much competition for resorts that you typically can find a good deal, and you're not nothing much is getting super shut down there. So
here's another point I want to make. So I feel too, if I go to an all-inclusive, when Kelly and I are like, when we're on vacation, if we don't have a plan, nothing happens. Absolutely nothing happens. Yeah. We end up, what do you want to do? I don't know. Let's do this. No, I don't want to do that. Well, what about that? Well, I don't want to do that. Okay, well, what about that? Oh, screw it. We're going to the pool. Fine. We'll just sit there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I'm afraid of that. Now, I know we could book excursions, but on the cruise ship, it's kind of like it's just part of the process. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like our last place, it was a Rio resort in the Dominican Republic. It was just like a giant cruise ship because there was the casino. There was bingo going on over there. There was this going on over there. Yes, it's spread out way bigger, but it was kind of just the same thing to me. Without what I will say, which the big thing that you have on your side is magic of the ocean and cruising itself. Sea days, everyone loves those. Mm-hmm. I mean, most people do anyway.
Right.
There is that part about being on the sea. You can't get that at all.
Right.
You just can't.
You can't get those moments at night when you just came back from dinner. You may be getting ready to go to the Alchemy bar, and you got to wait for your wife to freshen up, and you step out onto the balcony. It's dark, and you just put your arms up on the balcony rail, and you just hear the waves.
When you're not supposed to, maybe like a cigar.
Yeah, that. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to beat that experience. I know. Even in the morning, waking up, opening that door on a sea day, and it's like,
yeah, I know it.
Christopher Brown says,
you're not going to get that.
Mastro's collection of sophisticated classic steakhouses and Ocean Club seafood locations are recognized for their combination of world-class service, highly acclaimed cuisine, and live entertainment. Well done.
Christopher, and Mastro's has a couple locations in New Orleans that are out of this world.
Lindy Lou says, Puerto Morales is wonderful. See the world with Chris. I'm eating Mongolian beef and egg drop soup. I got a trip to Montana and go ATV and whitewater rafting in October, but I stay with my cousins, so free room and board for me, says Mary Klug. Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Man, I haven't gone whitewater rafting in years. I would love to do that again. Again, Costa Rica, that's something we can. So.
Crazy Cat Traveler says, saving up for a backup Princess Cruise followed by the amazing Sharon at Sea Ship Show Cruise next October. Bravo. Brava.
Bravissimo. That is the one that I am. Bermuda. That's the one I am looking
Bahama.
forward to.
Come on, pretty mama. Sharon at Sea says Sharon at Sea Travel says we're looking for an all-inclusive in Spring Lake, Michigan. There are 2 sister resorts in a cul-de-sac that offer free boat rides and all the Buffalo Trace you can drink.
Yeah, that's true.
How true is that?
Yeah, that's right. It's only how much we in charge.
Well, so the drink package, I just want to let you know, is a little bit on the high end, but that's only because it's hard to find Buffalo Trace these days.
Right.
But other than that, I think for the food perspective, you've got a renowned chef, Doodles, that can cook the finest meals.
You're just not getting picked up at the airport. You got to arrange for your own transportation.
I'll pick y'all up. Just
I ain't
come on.
45 minutes. Come on now. You fly across the country, you can get your own damn ride.
Doodles, you can stay home and make some hors d'oeuvres, and I'll pick them up.
Yeah. I'll order DoorDash.
DoorDash. 3 years planning, keeping it a secret from the kids and surprising them Christmas before they were coming with us, only to have it yanked away. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You can still book excursions. You just may have to plan a little bit beforehand. But they are still available. Liz, that's a good point. It is a good point. I'm just saying, I just like the cruise experience. That's my jam.
That's so, in all honesty, that's why we're all here. It's most of our favorite vacation experience.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It just
Lucy MGM says, we are staying at Now, Jade. Very bougie. You would love it. Bougie. That's a good term. I guess I'm bougie, as they say. They even have a pillow menu. Pillow menu? So yeah.
You've never stayed at an all-inclusive resort, right?
Never stayed. I've been to. Never stayed.
For a day at the pool. But you've never stayed.
Nope.
Okay.
Lindy Lou says, I hope Zingano! Still got it.
Were you watching this?
She says she hopes that still goes. No, I didn't even know there was a timer. I just was hoping it would end.
The original one's 20 seconds, so that's pretty good.
You can still wait. Yeah. What did Lindy Lou say? I missed it there. Oh, Hope Zingano's cruise is a go in January. That's my next booked cruise.
Yeah, Daniel Fields, he says our Cabo flights were cheap. I'm sure from California.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like us going to Cancun, which is usually a couple $100.
Right, it's cheap. Ruth Todd says, yay, Steve just said I can book Cancun as long as I get travel insurance. Well, whether you're on a cruise or all-inclusive, from my perspective, I just feel like that's the most prudent thing to do. Yep. So that's just my opinion.
No, so the thing, too, is with the all-inclusives, typically, once you're bundling your flight and the all-inclusives, in our experience, you're not getting close to the value as you're getting on a cruise. You're just not.
Right.
Cruising is the best value.
Do they have a drink package?
Well, it's all inclusive, so the price you pay is everything.
Okay, including drinks.
Everything.
So you don't get an upcharge if you say, hey.
Nope. Well, I think it depends on where you're going to, which resort, but the ones I've been to, no.
Papa Mozo. Papa Mozo. He says, where did you say you got your chicken jerked? Do tell.
Well, the best place to get it jerked is in Jamaica.
Oh my gosh. Doodles, I got it.
Play the music.
Oh, yeah. I got some jerk chicken.
Well, you were in the military.
In Ocho Rios, girl.
Where'd you get your chicken jerked? You were in the military.
Had some jerk chicken in Mombasa. I had some jerk chicken in Singapore.
Little Australia.
I had some jerk chicken in Perth, Australia. I didn't have any jerk chicken in Hawaii, baby.
That was
Oh my gosh. What has happened? Doodles, we got a super chat. Papa Mozo, you bring the worst out of me. Just kidding.
Who did we get a super chat from?
A name I haven't seen in a while.
What?
I don't know if I've seen it before.
What? Missy?
Missy Cutler. She says, best cruise channel live show.
Oh, thank you.
Get straight out of town. That was amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Let me give you something. I worked on some stuff today. I did let me find something different. Here we go. This is for you. Thank you for the super chat. No, not that one. Dang it. This one. We appreciate the super chat, and we appreciate the compliment.
Thanks, Missy.
There are quite a few amazing cruise live streams, so we don't hold that title, but we do appreciate the kind words, and it's a ship show over here. I'm just glad we still have a green stream, because we had a few issues there in the intro. I thought maybe things were going to go.
Usually green stream's not good, but here it is.
Yeah. So, oh my gosh.
Well, I gotta tell you. So, the reason why I wasn't here last week is I was traveling for work.
Yep.
And I saw a lot of people posting things about flying lately.
Yep.
And
okay.
My flights, I had 4 flights, 2 down to Florida, 2 back. The best flight experience I've ever had in my life.
Interesting you say that, because we've heard opposing. Yeah, we've heard contradictory.
Stuff that were packed flights.
Yeah.
Dude, I walked into, obviously our Grand Rapids airport is pretty small, but walked in, nobody there. Walked in right through security. Delta has a policy, at least right now, no middle seats for people. So it was, and they boarded from the back of the plane up with stewardesses helping you like get your bags up in, so it's all orderly and everything. The whole plane boarded in like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. It was full except for the middle seats.
See,
so that's 60% full.
You have me at hello with that one, because
it was unbelievable.
Kelly always gets mad at me because I always want to be the first on so I can pick the seat, and you're
Southwest a lot, right?
Right. But I most definitely the number one priority for me is being one of the first off. I can't stand landing and having to wait for all these people who don't do the proper disembarkation procedure. They wait until it's their turn, and then they go up there and start filling with their bag, and they're like, I can't get it down. Can you help me? And then they hit somebody, and then they like set it down, and then they're like looking for something. And
Delta's got it going on, man. I mean, wipes at the door right when you get on the plane. We went through Atlanta and to Fort Lauderdale on the way home, went through Detroit, and it was kind of eerie seeing airports that are that massive, like pretty chill. And lots of stuff closed down. That was kind of sad.
Right.
But these are all Delta hubs that we were going through. Man, they're doing it right. It was easy peasy.
Well,
I was floored.
I'd be curious to see what Nancy and Chris Barnett and some of the other people in the chat that have traveled recently, what their flight experience was. See the World with Chris says included entertainment on a cruise is definitely more of a value than an all-inclusive, which brings me to my next point.
Very true.
You guys know me, and thank you very much, Missy Cutler, for the super chat. I appreciate it. But what's the entertainment?
You can't argue that.
What's the entertainment like on an all-inclusive?
They're not going to have a cast doing Grease. Okay.
Yeah.
There's going to be like at least in the Dominican, there was some I don't know what kind of Latin music like kind of show that they would do.
Whatever's happening.
But that's about it. I mean, they might do some talent shows of the guests. They might do the Battle of the Sexes type stuff, but it's not going to be what you're getting in the theater at on any of these cruise lines. No way.
Oh my
What did
gosh.
I miss?
Somebody dig a hole because I'm dead.
What did I miss?
Oh,
What's the comment?
I've been seeing the name pop up in the chat, and for
Emma?
a minute I was thinking, oh, Emma Cruises is here, and I'm like, wait a minute, why in the heck would Emma?
Are they talking about Emma, the real Emma?
They're talking about Emma Dilemma from Perth, Australia, because
yeah.
I talked about.
Yeah.
So Pauletta says, he says,
You're gonna have to wait for that one.
oh, I
That's
have
a
to.
whole show unto itself.
I have to replay this though. He says,
Emma Dilemma is a show unto herself.
it won't play again. Oh, there it is. He says, jerk chicken from Emma's Cafe is the bomb. I've heard. Well, I'll tell the Emma story, but I'm not going to tell the Emma story
Not tonight.
until Hugo's here.
Yeah, not tonight.
Hugo is going to be a return guest. People liked Hugo.
This is
We're going to get him back in here.
That's a show unto itself almost.
Yeah, I think the next time, like, you have something going on, unless
Bring
you want to be
Hugo.
here when I tell the story.
I may want to.
Okay. Well, then we'll do it. We'll get Hugo in here and we'll do it.
Because I've heard this story and it's pretty amazing. But we are not going to do it right now.
See the World with Chris says, oh, wait, what did he say? We flew American Airlines and the flights were full. Every seat taking, going and coming. But the flight was good.
Yeah, I don't know how long Delta's
Cruise with Us said the same thing.
I don't know how long Delta's doing it this way, but man, if they kept it that way all the time, life would be beautiful. Travel would be much more amazing.
Daniel Field says NCL, like others, has Broadway or just off Broadway content. And can I just bring up another point?
Most of the big cruise lines do.
Yes,
I mean,
but here's another thing, and this is a real big deal for me. I was so excited for February because we were doing MSC.
Yeah.
MSC has 2 Cirque du Soleil shows on board, and you can get like a dining and show experience.
where you eat during the show.
Well, I think you just eat in the theater before the show, and you have like a special table kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of my thing. But Cirque du Soleil, my whole family loves Cirque du Soleil.
so do we.
Caitlin loves Cirque. Stella loves Cirque. I love Cirque. Kelly loves Cirque. We've seen every Cirque show in Vegas, and I would love to see something new. And on a cruise ship, come on now. And that's why I'm very excited for all the other cruises I have booked. But for what I've got booked right now, that's the one I'm really torn on, because I really want to see those Cirque shows.
And you want to try an MSC ship.
Right. But they changed my itinerary so bad that it's almost like, is it even worth it? Now I'm kind of looking towards maybe canceling it, booking it for another time, and maybe trying to find a Freedom of the Seas cruise that I can do, some in February. I tried to book that week in February, but of course that ship is rented by some corporation that week. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Ruth Todd says, I better reserve my seat soon to Las Vegas. I've been putting it off, waiting to see flight loads before I choose. Yeah, good call.
Yeah, Dean says Delta's keeping the middle seats open through the end of September. Oh, man. I wish that was a forever thing. It was a beautiful travel.
Have you ever been, and I'm sure you guys have been there, like if you've been on a Southwest flight and you just seat yourself, right?
Yeah.
You sit in the window seat and then somebody else sits in the aisle, and you're just sitting there. Like kind of moving around, like kind of hoping, and then, that one, like especially
no one sits in the middle.
Especially if you get the front row, which is my deal. I want the front row, and you're sitting there, and there's a guy at the aisle, and you're almost to the end of the boarding process, and like people are coming on, and then that one person's like, "Oh, I'll take that seat," and
oh yeah, the middle seat. If you're in the first few rows, that's the first middle seat that's going downtown.
Yeah, but no, there's been quite a few times where
maybe they just don't see.
They think visually. No, I think people think, oh, that's not for me. That must be first class.
Put your carry it.
Yeah, right. I try to play it off, but people are savvy, and they're like, "You're in my seat."
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I had a guy on our last flight, actually, on my last flight, where he sat in the aisle and I was at the window, and this middle seat was open. And I was hoping that nobody would sit there, but a lady came and sat down, and she sat down right at the end of the boarding process. And the guy who was in the aisle was visibly upset, like, "How dare you take that seat?" Right? and she asked him a question like about the baggage or something.
Yeah.
And he looked at her and he goes, "What? Like he was just so mad at her, and she went off. She's like, "Who do you think you are? Is this your seat? Do you own this seat?" And he quickly was like, "Oh shoot, I messed with the wrong girl." You know what I'm saying? So when we got off the flight, we were walking down the jetway, and I walked up next to her. I'm like, "Yeah, that dude was an a-hole, wasn't he?" She's like, "Yeah, what a jerk." And
But you were hoping that.
I was hoping she didn't sit down, but I mean, whatever. I wouldn't be a jerk about it.
I know it.
You know what I'm saying?
I know it.
Apparently, Karen's here. Karen, you better keep it together. I don't know who Wanda's talking to, but if it's that kind of Karen,
Is Wanda here?
she just got here. It looks like she
Happy
says,
birthday, girl.
"Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I wish I had that. That's my favorite
Happy
birthday
birthday to you."
That's the Stevie Wonder Happy Birthday.
That's right.
Yeah.
MSC Landsea Vacation, a.k.a. Circle Jerk. Oh, Papa Mozo. You know what that was. Oh, my gosh. I gotta find out where the hell I am here. That was a...
Super awesome comment.
Well done. Well done indeed.
Oh, Dad. Always been such a peach.
Okay, so for real though, I mean, it was kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing, I don't want to say clickbaity, but we got to talk about these things.
And I was more curious about too, like, we can talk about it back and forth, but I was curious what other people were doing.
Yeah, and I like to see the comments. What is everybody doing in the next couple months, right? I mean, we've got. I think it's safe to say that in the coming months, it's going to be up in the air with the cruises. So I saw some of your comments, and maybe we missed some, but if we missed it, let us know again. What are you guys doing between now and, let's just say, February? What do you guys got on the book?
Click jerky.
Click jerky says yes. Lindy Lou says Cancun. A lot of people were saying go to Cancun, and
I love the beach there, man. I mean, you almost can't go
Carla
wrong.
McClendon says working.
Yeah. I've already used a lot of vacation time this summer. I don't have all the time that, Sir Jamie Osmus has for a vacation.
Shots across the virtual bow, as they say.
By the way, I had a dream about Jamie.
Do tell.
Last night, I swear to God, I had a dream about Jamie. I went to the Ace Hardware here in Spring Lake.
Okay.
There was Jamie mixing paint right behind the counter. I said, "What the hell are you doing here?" He goes, I've been living here the whole time."
Oh, doodles.
That was it. I know it.
I'm glad to have you back, buddy.
Oh, I know.
I missed you. It seems like it's been a month.
I missed you too, and I miss all mother cluckers.
Paul Atta says, I'll be doing some more heavy drinking. Yeah. The organization of young, fine women beer or whatever it was you were drinking the other day, and some White Claw. I forget what he was drinking, but it was like the group of women who like to drink beer. I forget what it was called.
I'm down with the seltzers these days. I got to say that. Christopher Brown's heading to Atlantic City. Man, I haven't been there in years. I wonder how that town's holding up.
Going to Florida this weekend, says Nautical Nurse Nancy. Vegas in September and Cancun in October. Nancy's booked.
Sounds like a nice run.
This weekend, Wanda's birthday party, September, Vegas, October, Cancun, November, maybe Florida, January, Panama Canal, February, La Lita Loca group cruise, says Flamingo Pam. Say that in one breath.
Pam, chicken dance chance?
Pam can do the can chicken dance chance. Flamingo Pam can do the can chicken dance chance. I got an Atlantic City trip for my birthday. Got an offer from Harrah's, including air and hotels, says Christopher Brown.
Hey, that's cool, Christopher. I wasn't bagging on it. I've had some amazing couple different trips to Atlantic City and have had an amazing time. I was just curious of what it's like because it's been probably about 15 years since I've been there.
Let's see. I saw something. Nothing, says Tara Kelly. Can't travel because of work. I get it.
We have breaking news.
Hold on a second. Next month, 5-day stay at Beachfront Hotel on the Jersey Shore, says Puppy the Cat. It's only 30 minutes from my house, but at least it will not be home. Awesome. I saw another one. Somebody was doing something cool, and I missed it. Vegas. Oh, Larry. Vegas, Minnesota, Cancun, Georgia, Illinois, Missouri, says Riding with Larry.
Minnesota in there?
I'm not sure, but Illinois is in there too. So, speaking of Larry.
He's driving all over the place.
We have
You got an RV or something?
They're doing road trips, but
I like it.
wait. Hubner Hijinks says we're building a bar at Casa Hijinks and St. Thomas in October. Yes, we've talked about that. Yeah.
Hubner Hijinks, I saw some pictures of you building your bar.
Yeah, they're always up to something over there in Pittsburgh. Wait, are they in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, they put fries on every kind of sandwich and burger.
And every house is made of brick.
What they do. Yeah, that's what they do.
Daniel Field says Cabo, and you may know Vegas. Mary Klug, where are you from? Pam. Okay, gotcha. Liz Breen says we're doing something in Florida. Well, that makes sense. Oh, here we go. Life is Good Today says going all-inclusive October 24th through November 1st, which is, interestingly enough, the same dates of that cruise. Fiesta Americana Condesa Cancun. Okay. Nice. Nice.
Didn't you stay at a Fiesta Americana?
Never stayed at an all-inclusive. I stayed at a American Inn once in Flint that was kind of gross. That was kind of nasty. But
was it by the Deja Vu?
Yeah, as a matter of fact. And and candies and
jerk chicken.
Yeah, there was plenty of jerk chicken to go around. They made a great sandwich over there. Life is Good Today says hanging out with Nautical Nurse Nancy and Flamingo Pam and cruising for food this weekend. That's right. There's a big party going down at the Degenerates this weekend for Wanda's birthday, so that'll be a good time.
Yep.
Kevin Counts is in the house. He says, we've canceled all of our cruises until next June. We've also canceled our Bellagio reservations in September. Yeah. Oh, no.
Well,
Kevin's not coming to Vegas?
Listen.
No!
Listen, dude, you live in Southern California. You're going to have some enjoyable weather. At least you're riding it out that way.
Oh, my heart is broken. I thought I was going to see Kevin in Vegas.
I don't think that sound effect fit, but I liked it.
I don't think it fit either, but that breaks my heart. I'm sad now.
Oh, he can drive to Vegas. It's not that far for him.
Yeah, but he canceled his reservation, so it's over. Oh.
Yeah.
Sharon at Sea says, happy 21st to Cruising for Food.
Yep.
That's right.
That's right.
Bryce Canyon says, riding with Larry.
Right.
So I know you said we have some breaking news. I have some riding with Larry news. We might have to get to it a little later, although it's getting later. He did a show and tell, and I have it, but we do have some breaking news. Well, let's do the breaking news first.
Okay.
Is Mr. Pepito still here? I wonder. Let me check. Yeah, okay, he's still here. We got some breaking news. Wait a minute. Yep, go ahead.
Am I going to announce it?
Feel free.
As some of you may have already.
God, I hit the wrong button. We got breaking news.
Well, you already hit that.
Yeah.
And it might not be that special to many folks, but it is a major accomplishment on the ship show. We've actually sent out the socks to TCU Pepito, who won these maybe 7 months ago.
Yes.
So TCU Pepito, the socks, the ship show socks are heading to Fort Worth, Texas. They should be there. What's today? Wednesday. They should be there Friday, buddy. So there you go. Major accomplishment. Major news.
I love it.
It's like back page news.
All I know is
it's like page 12 news.
I want to see a picture of TCU Pepito with some Daisy Dukes on and those high socks.
Oh, you better deliver, brother.
And just standing there like this.
You better deliver. And you better wear a hat like this.
Oh, yeah. Or you could do it the D-bag way.
Yeah, you don't like that.
I can't stand that.
Well, you do, yeah.
Insane. Kevin Count says, we are very sad about Vegas, but we're just not comfortable being in the crowds. We are in the high risk group. I understand. Oh, Kevin, you don't understand.
I get it,
I do understand, but I want you to know, I cannot wait to shake your hand and give you a little boops. I'm just kidding. But I cannot wait.
Do you want to do
Boops. I cannot wait to cheers with the Cruzy Award. Oh, Sir, Mr. Cabot.
Yeah, I know, man.
But I understand. I totally understand, Kevin. And Kevin is an OG Coop member that, he's got a free pass. So,
and he's our resident expert on the higher class ships
and lower and small ships. And he gives you the information you need. Some of the most,
not like a week later like we do.
Right, but some of the most interesting reads I've ever had in terms of getting information on cruise ships was when we were doing that first cruise ship bracket.
Yeah.
And he would do those write-in brackets, and he would do a nice write-up about the ship and what was cool about it. And then there would be a video associated with it where you could follow along and the man knows cruising, and he knows what's good about it. He knows what's bad about it. And
that's right.
He knows what he likes, and he'll share it with you.
He knows what he knows.
And he, what is that from? Oh, yeah. It's Speedo, and he does what can, and he knows what he knows.
Do you have any of those?
No.
You don't have Tom Bergeron, or you don't have...
I think I have Gilbert.
Yeah, that would be great. I could use a Gilbert.
I got Gilbert.
Hey now, shipheads! My buddies Doodles and the Rooster want to thank you for your support. And you're just a bunch of mother cluckers, and we love you. Do me a favor and try Doodle's Dong Butter. You won't regret it. Back!
Ha! Pauletta says,
I love Gilbert.
Gilbert Gottfried. This is Gilbert Gottfried with Up All Night.
I like his Dracula impersonation. It's fantastic.
Sharon at Sea wants to know, did you send out any socks to anyone else?
No, not to you, brother, because Jamie, you're going to be in Vegas, so you're getting hand-delivered socks. Actually, John's going to take them off of his legs and give them right to you.
But I thought maybe the Eagle Rare was a consolation prize, like a better gift. Yeah. He must want those socks pretty bad, so we're going to have to get him some socks.
You're going to get them hand-delivered, brother.
We'll give you some jerk socks.
Oh, boy.
The lights were flashing, and I don't know why.
Socks.
Did we get a super chat? Oh, yes, we did. Battle of the Sexes Group Cruise 2022. I
saw that post.
Good point. That was from Timothy Walters.
Thank you, Timothy.
Timothy, why do you? Where does that come from?
I almost did the banjo hoedown.
Let me think. Let me see.
But how about I give him a
howdy, partner?
I want to give you this because I made it today. No, not that one. This one. Thanks for the super chat.
Thank you, Timothy. I saw that post that Jamie put out.
Appreciate it.
About.
And that's a great question.
What do y'all think about a Battle of the Sexes Group Cruise in 22?
Well, this was born in the Sharon at Sea live stream on Monday.
Okay.
We were talking about men's cruise and women's cruise, and then Lalita Loca, they were talking about it as well. And it basically came down to we're going to do
a Battle Nips cruise instead.
Right. Oh, Battle Nips.
And I saw Pam, Chicken Dan Shantz said, "You ain't seeing my nips."
We were thinking maybe like a 3-day cruise. We don't know all the logistics, but we feel like sometime soon, maybe 2022, there will be a separate, like the women go with Sharon and Jenny, and the boys go with Jamie and tell me.
What if it was one of those cruises where they meet up at sea?
Right. Well,
ships?
hey,
that's kind of cool.
It would be cool if we went to, like a similar port.
Yeah.
At one point, but it doesn't necessarily.
And then we all have jerk chicken, and then go back to our ships.
That's funny. Trevor Gockler says Rooster's rant is the breaking news. That's so funny that I've hit the wrong button, but Amy Franzak says free the socks.
Free the socks. Actually, we've got a few more pairs.
Yes, we do. Is it a few more pairs or a few more pair?
We need to play some games here soon. We haven't done the games in a while.
I think we need to bring back Battle Nips here in a couple weeks.
There is a lot of pent up hostility and anger in this world right now.
Right.
And
what better way to relieve that than some Battle Nips?
I agree.
Papa Mozo says Mommy Mozo is eyeing Phoenix possibly in September or October. She can stay with family. Papa Mozo's got the notification from SAS that the remodel is finished at Chateau Asmajor.
Oh.
So, okay. Listen, Mozo, we were expecting you this summer, but I don't know what happened. But hopefully we get to high five El Mozo soon.
It just wasn't working. The few weekends we talked about it just wasn't working.
Right, I know, because you were gone, and I bet Doodles got the wrong address for Pepito's socks.
No, because
How dare you?
His real name.
It looks like Brandy's here. Daniel Field says I'm not getting my socks. Did he win socks?
I don't think so.
I think he probably did.
We'll bring you some anyway.
Trust me, in Vegas, we'll hook you up. Can I request you each slide a sock onto each foot after an evening of walking all over a Vegas Strip?
With no shoes on.
Oh. Crazy Cat Traveler says 42-47. Oh.
Can you put up, I'll take my shirt off and you'd have an actual, live one? Can we do that?
Well, yeah, we could.
No, but I think I'd be moving around too much. I'm always kind of doing this, so I don't think that'll work.
I see a comment that didn't quite make it. That's pretty funny. Paul Addis says, jerk socks for the softest feet you'll ever have. Oh, boy.
I saw
Dave and Brandy's Excursions is here.
I saw Paul's
Welcome.
video. He was just getting a pedicure. And he said, hey, this is for you, Doodles. And he videoed his pedicure.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I saw that, too. Yep.
You needed to get a pedicure, brother. I'm just saying.
Linda Lou says, wow, Jamie, you get the ones my John boy has worn. Listen, I don't know if anybody wants that, okay? Jerky your socks. Oh, jerk your socks, says Trevor Begockler. Doodles, we got a super chat.
I hope so. There's another comment I'm looking at that.
Oh. We got a super chat from Cruising for Food, Wanda Chiquita Bonita Byram.
Wanda!
Thank you, Wanda, for the super chat. She says, you guys look nicely tanned and mighty fine.
Happy birthday, girl.
See you in Vegas.
Happy birthday, girl.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Wanda, for the super chat. That was what we like to call at the Ship Show.
Super awesome comment.
Appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, okay. All right. Doodles has got to take a pee-pee.
I gotta take a tinkle.
All right, everybody take a close look at the numbers here, right? We see how many people are in the chat. And let me scroll down. Thank you, Wanda, again, for the super chat. I have a nice pair for you, says Paul Atta to Liz Breen. Jacob West, are these socks tube socks by chance? Jacob West, these socks are practically thigh highs, if you would believe it. But they're not printed. They are actually stitched with Ship Show logo on them. And for a lady, they're thigh highs. For a man, they're knee highs. For sure. Lindy Lou says she wants the ones that John has worn. Trust me, Lindy Lou, you don't want those. Just trust me. Okay. So We've got 112 people in the house. Keep an eye on that because we're about to do a new segment, y'all. Well, it's not new. We've done it before, but it's a little. It's a public service announcement. I wanted to do it at the end, but Doodles wants me to do it while he takes a little peeperini, so I will do it now. I was out in the cold this summer because Doodles left the garage code for his neighbor. Spring Lakes PD were on it. Mommy Mosey gave my chat cash refund for my bail. Well played. So we have a little thing here called the Rooster's Rant. And this week I got to looking at Facebook and things and seeing some of my friends. I'm not speaking to you guys directly. This is more like a guy what was that guy's name? Andy Rooney? Was that his name? Andy Rooney?
On 60 Minutes?
We
just talk like this and like complain about stuff.
Yeah. This is more like a commentary of what I've been noticing in my travels through social media lately. And what we call it is the Rooster's Rant. I've got things to say. And don't take it personally, y'all. This is more of a tongue-in-cheek thing. This is kind of, like I said, my Andy Rooney thing. It's a commentary on how the Rooster perceives the world today. And I know you guys can't see my shirt, but let's move this microphone. Fix that thing. There we go. Oh, no, it's over here. Okay. All right. You see the shirt, right? You see it, right? You see my shirt. Okay. If you guys can figure it out, let us know in the comments. But anyway, let's get to it. The Rooster's Rant. Mark Robertson says they want me to do some work tonight. So y'all have a great one, Bagok. War Eagle. Thanks for joining us, Mark. You probably left at the right time because I'm about to go off.
Crazy Cat Traveler is taking it personally.
All right, guys. You know what's wrong with this world? How so many people are so unwilling to see any other point of view but their own. We're quickly turning into a society of partisan dum-dums. It scares me worse than any virus, and it should scare you too. How in the stinking daggone freaking world is anything going to change if we all dig in our heels to fight, and we don't ever allow ourselves to understand another side of things? I promise you, if we keep on fighting, and we don't ever allow ourselves to understand another side of things, I promise you, if we keep on fighting over dumb stuff, like the stuff I see people fighting about all the time on social media, there'll be no winners, only losers. What went wrong? Is it the news? Is it fake news? Is it social media? Were we raised this way? I don't know. But what I do know is that we are devolving as a society. It's so sad to see friendships and family bonds destroyed over people's perceived politics. What have we become? What is mine and your responsibility in all this? I'm no expert, but I suppose a good start would be to look for more common ground, as opposed to always taking a stand. Always taking a stand. Stop using social media as a weapon, folks.
Or a shield.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's show more pictures of our families so we can engage with one another. Let's teach our kids the dangers of social media, mainstream media, whatever that is anymore. I'm just a rooster, but I know what I've seen, and it's not good. And this rooster is hoping that one day I'll wake up and start crowing into a world with a little bit more equality and a little bit less division. There you have it. There's the Rooster's Rant. Enough of that, but you get my point.
I feel you.
I've been seeing it on social media, and when I tune into Facebook, that's what I see, and it drives me nuts. And thank God for the coop, because we don't have that going on there.
Yeah, absolutely. More so than I think. We don't see this very It's very rare. We see this a lot more in other groups. I'm not saying anybody in particular.
Right.
But take your politics, shove them in your pie hole, keep them to yourself.
So there you have it, the Roosters rant. And, you know, it might turn some people off, but that's not the intent. That's not the intent. More jerk, less chicken. Is that what you're laughing at?
Yeah.
Yes. I will survive because I have the coop on my side. More love, less hate, says Flamingo Pam. Yes. I love this. Yes. Preach, Rooster, says Cruising for Food. I took my temp, no fever. Think it's something I ate. Oh, so Lindy Lou said she wasn't feeling well. I didn't realize. D. Decker says, so many COVIDiots out there. Yeah, well, you know, I get so sick of going onto Facebook and seeing everyone taking a single-minded point of view, and anyone who disagrees with them is like a big idiot. And it's tedious, as what Casey Kasem would say. It's tedious, man. We don't need it. It's ridiculous.
Need more of that.
Yeah. Crazy Cat Traveler says, I'm totally taking it personally now. Yeah. Oh, that was from before. So that was the Roosters rant. I hope we didn't upset anyone, but Daniel Field says I was on the phone for the whole thing.
Trevor wants to cut.
Oh boy, what did you do? Did one of the dogs get skunked? Riding with Larry says, signing off now. Until next time. Hopefully you didn't sign off because of the Roosters rant. But the numbers did go down. I will say that. But it is also...
It wasn't really a totally political rant.
And it wasn't directed at the coop. It was just directed at what I've been seeing, and it's really how I view the world and what I'm looking at. So...
Yep, exactly. Dave and Reddy said it well. We're all entitled to our own opinion. Also respect one another. That's what we're not necessarily seeing.
That's exactly what we're not seeing.
Yeah.
So, we got a super chat.
That's a new name. I haven't seen.
Hanny Skiles, I think that's how you pronounce it, says, preach. If anyone was upset by that, they are part of the problem. Yeah, I said it. And you know, I don't want to like...
That's about as political as we get.
Right. I don't want to get political there, but I don't announce my political... I don't have a lot of political affiliations, but I certainly, if I did, wouldn't look at it from a single point of view. And I just know that if we continue on the path that we're continuing on with this political stream of consciousness that we're on, we're all going to be losers.
Honey, thank you so much. Got to you.
Dude, I cut you off when I played that graphic, so I'm sorry.
Why do you gotta do?
I didn't know that it would cut you off, but I apologize. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Much love from the coop. You know what we haven't seen tonight that I would like to see is a little bit of Disco John getting down.
I bet Lindy Lou likes that.
Everybody likes that. I mean, let's be honest. So, you know, that's just how I feel. That's the Roosters rant. I feel bad because Larry left, and I was just about to play his show and tell, but we'll save that. We'll save that for next week.
Larry show and tell?
Yeah. Yeah, he said he had to roll out. So, I'm interested to see what TCU Pepito does with the
socks.
With the sock. We're expecting a picture at the very least.
You know, I've done a bad job of tracking socks so far. Because there's at least 6 recipients. It would be lovely to have. That's my word.
Lovely. I know. That's what you thought of the smells in the home.
It'd be lovely to have some pictures of people sporting socks.
Yeah.
I think the Barons are the only ones that had the couples.
Oh, yes.
Socks.
That's right.
So.
Yep. Yes, love disco, says
I
Lindy
knew,
Lou.
Linda Lou. I knew you were on our jam. Love disco too.
TCU Papito says Rooster Doodles 2021.
Probably.
I think we could beat Kanye. I don't know how, but I'd like to think that.
write-in votes for the call it
City Council?
the clerk of Spring Lake.
Really?
They were running. There was no one running against this person. I didn't even care what party. I had 6 write-in votes. I'm not sure yet if I'm running against. I don't think anybody else would have had it.
That's hilarious.
So I'll keep you posted.
Oh, Larry's like, it didn't bother me. I know, Larry. I know you, man. You're my homeboy. But hey, Larry, tune in next week if you're still here.
Yeah.
We've got your show and tell to show, but several of them, actually. Let's debate the important issues. Starbucks versus Dunkin'. Dunkin'.
All the way. They got
Dunkin'.
donuts.
Dunkin' all the way. Starbucks has those weird things that are like hard.
Stupid cake pops. That
No,
don't even
yeah,
taste
but
like...
what are those things? Scones. It's like a blueberry scone. It looks delicious, and then you put it in your mouth, and it's like you put a piece of the Sahara Desert.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Not my jam. Not my jam.
Dunkin'. Sure.
Remember when we used to play the game where they just had to guess what we were thinking? There was no debate. David Hasselhoff or
I loved that game.
yeah, it was Survivor.
Yeah,
remember that?
I did like
that was, but it was controversial because people would get their feelings hurt when they
I think Starbucks has
Woohoo
just
girl.
a lot of just like branding. Like I don't feel like their stuff's that great.
I saw, I mean, it's okay. I love their main coffee, Pike's Place coffee. A nice cup of Pike's Place is good, but Woohoo Girl says Larry didn't leave for the rant. I know that. Trust me. I was totally playing around. In my perfect world, I was going to do the Roosters rant and say, good night, everybody, but York was like, don't do that. And he's probably right, because people are like, what a jerkwad. Paul Buckler says, yes, there are fresh lobsters somewhere in Vegas, like Maine lobsters.
Sure. They get crap flown in all over.
Cruising for Food says you're supposed to dunk your scone in your coffee. I'm sorry, I just don't like my blueberries with coffee. That's just me.
And Paul, Tim Hortons coffee is freaking awful. Awful. Their donuts aren't that much to write home.
I don't mind their coffee. I think it's pretty good.
Okay. It tastes burnt to me, and their donuts suck.
Trevor Bagakler says, what about David Hasselhoff or Fabio?
Fabio or Daniel Fields?
Ooh. Daniel Fields all the way. Pauletta said the same thing. Is that where you got that from?
No.
Oh, yeah. Pauletta said the same thing.
Me, buddy.
Scones need jam, says See the World with Chris. Well, I don't see Starbucks with jam, and I don't want to put jam on it. Just give me a donut filled with jam. I'll be good. Who said that? Oh, there's definitely a dong butter blend. The Palm at Caesars have great lobsters, says Garrett Labelson. I believe that. Is that the buffet, the Palm? Or is that its own restaurant?
Palm. Oh, the Palm at Caesars. I was confused.
Right. Liz Breen says, I'm still upset about the French fries versus nachos because nachos was the correct answer. Wrong. Liz, I mean, seriously.
We've got to do that game again. That was fun.
Yeah, but we're going to have to figure out a way to do it that doesn't turn everybody against each other like it does in Facebook.
I think it's just going to be more good. Yeah, we'll figure it.
Cruising for Food says, I've got a hankering for raw oysters. Where can I get them in Vegas? Okay, I can answer that question. There's
them in a lot of places.
There's a lot of places that the trick to getting raw oysters in Vegas is finding a restaurant that has a happy hour where the oysters are like $2 a pop. Because otherwise, you're going to find yourself at a restaurant where there's $6 a pop. Otherwise, there is a very nice oyster bar that I know of at Harrah's that it's like maybe $1.50 a piece, and if you get them by the dozen, I think if you go at happy hour, I think you can get a dozen for like $15, something like that.
Fished out of.
Yeah, I mean they're the Louisiana oysters, those kind. But I mean, I kind of like the real salty kind of small ones that kind of taste a little bit like cucumber. Pauletta says the Blue Oyster Bar. Yes, you can, they probably have oysters there. Cruising for food, don't worry about it. If you got questions, I got you covered. I'm not saying I'm a Vegas expert, but I've spent quite a bit of time in Vegas.
It is one of the best towns. We're not going to have a shortage of finding whatever you want. I mean, Yelp it. You'll find it.
Yeah.
There's everything.
TCU Pepito says jerked oysters. Some people would say that oysters are jerked. D. Decker says, come visit Melbourne and you will find out we are the biggest coffee snobs here. I've had coffee in the USA and it just doesn't compare. It's horrible, actually. Okay. I believe it. Trevor Begockler says Streamlabs. When he says that, I always think there's some sort of problem. It's like, I feel like I need to check the stream. Are we still green? What's going on? Is everything okay? But
stream okay.
Crazy Cat Traveler says, we're cool here. I can respectfully disagree with your wrong answer on Duncan. There we go. Good poutine wins hands down, says Paul Atta.
I don't.
Liz says, I will be scorekeeper in the game now that Flamingo Pam is here. Oh, good point. Liz can help with if we play Survivor again. You know what I'm saying? The problem is people would answer and they would think their answer.
It was easier. And some people might not remember Survivor. Easier when we had 30, 40 people watching.
Right.
Which, hey, I'm not complaining about.
Right. No. But then it got bigger and then people would be like, I answered before them, which just happened to me the other day in someone else's live stream. And my answer was before them in my screen. But then when you looked at their screen, their answer was before. So it's kind of a hard way to play that game. It's hard.
So, hashtag Streamlab Jerk Chicken.
Who said that? Oh. Well, every time I see the word Streamlabs, I think Trevor's telling me, hey, John, I think he's trying to help me out. Like, hey, John, we got a Streamlabs problem.
Trevor, I know. I'm not used to the mic. Got to keep it, right here.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you lean back pretty far, and it's...
Well, it shouldn't be that far.
Well, I know. We could give you a different mic, but the sound quality would go down. You remember when you were the bartender and you had the lavalier mic?
Remember when you bought 7?
You could use the lav mic.
I could use the mic I bought a while ago that worked well.
Nah, it wasn't as good as these mics.
It was right here.
Yeah, but this one sounds so much better.
John Wick has been to Emma's Cafe.
I believe that. That's right. He may have dipped that wick. That's all I'm saying. What?
Oh, that was amazing.
Oh, well, that's my...
The Emma Dilemma.
That story's coming, y'all. But I'm going to grab a Oktoberfest.
All right. Got one. How many of those do you have? One. Come on. Yeah, I'm getting another Doodles mic is cutting in. What y'all don't know is this Saturday, and I don't know what this turns out. John and I are both taking both of our boats. We are going to the Redneck Riviera of Michigan. The gravel pits, y'all. Gravel pits. We're going to bring you along with us. We're going to show you what that's all about. Pretty cool scenery. Kind of like driving through bayous.
Yeah.
We look forward to bringing you guys all along on that.
Yeah, I'm going to vlog it. I've tried to vlog a couple times on my boat, and at one point my drone didn't work. York and I went out the other day, and my drone didn't work. But we fixed the issues there. So yeah. I think this weekend will be a nice, fun little vlog, and I'm almost done with this next Horizon vlog. Just got to do a couple little things that I've been meaning to put that out for a while, but man, I'm terrible at that, and I've really got to start working on it. But
nice, you're being out on your boat, which is so much. It's just a different type.
Oh
of
my
boat.
gosh, dude! I just figured out why you're cutting out.
Why?
It's my fault.
Aha!
people are going to be like, oh my God, York, you sound so good right now. Watch the chat. I totally blew it, Doodles.
Well.
I totally blew it.
Yeah, that's what Emma said.
Paul Addis. Oh, Doodles, I'm so sorry I did that to you. I had your mic turned off. The only time they were hearing you was through here.
So I'm like sucking on this goddamn thing.
Oh my gosh, I am such a douche knuckle.
Fromage.
I didn't even see the red light on. How bad is that? I'm surprised somebody didn't message me in the chat like, hey, somebody needs to fix this man.
Well,
yeah, go.
I'm back.
How about you sing a song, Doodles?
Thanks,
you ready?
Paul. No, I don't sing anything.
It's Doodles. He's got the mic on.
Paul, go to Fiji.
And he's ready to get it on.
Can we tell Paul to go to Fiji already? Come on. I need some footage, man.
Trevor Gockler says York was having fun with his microphone.
Jesus.
Beth Ellinger says, hey, York, nice to hear you. I'm such a dummy sometimes.
You know what's funny is that now I can hear myself.
Garrett Labelson says, oh my God, York, you sound so good.
Oh.
Everyone was messaging, but I wasn't seeing it.
Singing.
That's so funny. It's not open yet.
Well, stop teasing. Go.
That's so funny. So freaking funny. Funny.
Was it really funny for you?
It's typical. It's absolutely 100% typical. Oh, by the way, I've got something for you. Oh, my sound effects tonight. Gordon Ramsay's at Caesars has great reviews for fresh oysters as well as pretty much anything on their menu.
I gotta say
that makes sense, Ruth.
I've been there, Ruth Todd. You're not going to get the oysters at lunch, but you will, I think, after 5 or something like that. But yeah, Gordon Ramsay's is great there.
Did I see Sharon at Sea has to roll? Somebody said goodnight, SAS. I don't know if I saw that somewhere in the chat, but somebody
he has
said
to
that.
arrive in my dreams, mixing paint for me.
Yeah,
You know.
he's got to get to bed so he can mix you some paint in your dreams.
Yep.
So
Body paint.
that's so funny, man.
Yeah.
That is so funny. How in the hell did I do that? Okay, so speaking of oysters in Vegas, I know we've been talking about it for a while, and I don't want to keep you all for too long, but it's crucial that you know that most of these places in Vegas are overcharging the heck out of you guys. And
they got to make up their margin.
I get it, but
they're still paying the same rent with less people.
But that's why it's crucial to get your oysters at happy hour, because they drop the price big time. There's places where you can get them for $1 a piece.
I'm just going to
at
be
happy
eating
hour.
Jimmy John's the whole time.
What about In-N-Out Burger?
Oh, I got to get that once at least. But you know what? I'm not renting a car, so probably not, unless they have something on the strip. I do like In-N-Out Burger, but I am not renting a car to go eat there or taking a cab to go to a fast food restaurant. No.
Right. No. Yeah. Exactly. You're saying you're not going to Uber to In-N-Out Burger.
No, but I mean, almost like I do like a couple good dinners, but it's almost like here, especially if we're drinking, that I eat for sustenance.
Right. Right. You're filling the void. You're creating a base.
I eat to thrive.
Right. Yeah. Is Emma's Cafe on the Strip, says Paul Atta. Oh, it may be.
Oh, it probably is. It's definitely in Old Vegas, next to Little Darlings. Are you familiar with that place?
Oh.
I'll tell you what I like. I have a foot fetish. I don't know how I brought it on myself. Actually, I find feet actually very beautiful, and I'll tell you what I like. Holy cow.
Sorry. I was playing a graphic there.
The best feet are at Little Darlings in Old Vegas.
So what do you think, Doodles?
That's where I met John.
Oh, yeah, it was my feet that sealed the deal.
And Paul.
Let me tell you.
Paul Anna was the manager there.
Yes, he was.
Liz Breen, she was the feature.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage, Lizzie.
The mother hen. Yeah. I think that
We're talking about cruising. We got the mother hen on the pole. What you gonna do? What, Liz is gonna kick my butt after this
cruising
show.
for food. I love White Castle. I don't know what y'all say. Some people don't like it.
Burp Castle.
I like White Castle.
White Castle is the food you eat and you burp it up until 4
I'll
o'clock
tell you
the
what,
next afternoon.
after the show, I like to have the ones in the freezer from the grocery store.
Listen.
And I will eat the hell out of those things.
You're
And that's
right.
better than your Hormel canned stuff.
You're right. However, you eat that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it fills the void in the moment.
Yeah.
Then the next day, you're like,
Yeah, but it's so satisfying when it happens.
and you can taste it, and it's just like, oh,
But
why?
Is that because you ate the wrappers of the...
No. Tony Barnett says Del Taco in Vegas. I've had Del Taco. I like Del Taco.
We have those in Michigan now.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, I think they're mostly in Detroit area, but
I love Del Taco.
I think those are okay. Okay. They're so-so.
Have you? Well, have you eaten a Jack in the Box?
Yes.
We called it Jack in the Crack
Jack in the Crack?
back in the day when I was in the Marine Corps. But they were notorious for their late night tacos,
Yeah.
which Burger King apparently was trying to duplicate when they came out with their poop taco.
Love their poop taco.
Yeah. Anyway, I love Del Taco though.
What about well, you had Carl's Jr., right? And we had Hardee's. Or you in Ohio, did you have Hardee's?
Yes, but then there's
Carl's Jr. is the same thing as Hardee's.
yeah, but so what is Checkers?
Checkers is also Rallies.
Rallies, that's right. Yeah.
Best fries ever. Oh man.
Yep. Ruth Todd says we call it Jack in the Crack too. Okay, cool. I didn't know if it was a Marine Corps thing or what. Yeah. What do they serve at Emma's Cafe? Says Trevor Gockler. Well,
jerked everything.
Their pie is good.
Hair pie?
Dude,
hair
no. They have a great pie.
Oh. I thought it was hair pie.
And they have a really good box of fries that you can get. Fantastic stuff. But anyway, I think we covered all the bases. What do you think?
The pink tacos are really good there.
Okay.
I think so.
But truly, we did cover all the bases. I mean, we debated. We figured it out. I don't know if we came to a conclusion here.
The box.
All right. Enough. You guys, some of you people are just evil.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what I'm saying?
Box me.
Oh, great. Emma's Cafe is just subscribed.
Emma's Cafe's here. I make awesome hair pie. Awesome.
No. All right. Where's my censor button? I can't hit it.
Oh, my Lord.
You're censored.
Liz,
I'm muting you again.
Liz, you can't wrench us.
Yeah. Let's wrench that.
Okay.
All right. But seriously, we debated. We talked about it. I don't know if we came to a clear answer here.
Well, all I know is Carla is right. Checkers has the best fries.
Ooh, no, I don't.
Oh, they're so good.
Seasoned fries does not work for me.
Oh, I love it.
I just like a plain fry. It gives me indigestion. Kevin Count says we're demonetized. But are we doing cruising? Are we doing all-inclusive? I guess it comes down to personal opinion. And I know when I watch a video that's got that clickbaity title, and then at the end of the day, they say, which one was better? And then you get to the end, and then they come and they inevitably say, it was just a matter of opinion.
It's pie in the sky.
Right. Stop.
What do you mean?
But anyway, I feel like
it's a box full of question marks.
It really... It's got to stop. Seriously.
All right.
But I don't know if there's a real answer here. You're bad. You are a bad person.
I just want a vacation. That's all it is.
Exactly. Like I've got cabin fever. Like the worst of me is coming out tonight because I just want to get somewhere. And honestly, Vegas, that's kind of gonna be. I have to choose my words carefully after what's been going down because I was gonna say that's gonna be my release.
Yeah, you're starting to box yourself in. Well, like So, for example, I love Florida, but I don't want to go to Florida anymore. I've been there so many times. Come on now.
Well, that's the thing.
I need to get outside my box.
That's that's the thing I've been talking to Kelly about.
Yeah. It's a real hairy situation here.
This is not what we expected. All right. Let me get back on point here.
Laura says I gotta get our kids to bed. Yeah, probably.
Laura, you should do that. But that's the thing. You hit it. You hit it on the head. I don't want to go to Florida.
God, now I'm thinking bad things.
All right, stop. I don't want to go to Florida. I do. I wish I could go to Florida for the big party this weekend. But
yeah, I know it.
But I want to do something where I'm on that ocean that we all know and love. Those beaches that we know, and the music and the Caribbean vibe. That's food, just. Man. Emma's Cafe wants a shout out. Well, come on the group cruise in March and you can have a shout out. Oh, but truly, I'm like, they say cabin fever. That's what I've got. I mean, we went to Traverse City and that was a fun weekend. Don't get me wrong. We had a great time, but man, it's just like the last time we as a family have done anything of note in terms of travel was the Harmony of the Seas.
Well, and so we're nearing in Michigan here, especially along Lake Michigan, we're nearing the end of our season. So the good weather is out of here very soon.
Right.
I mean, it turns probably the second week of September is gone. It is gone.
What do you, wait, the good weather?
The weather
you think it's going to leave in September?
Yeah, it's gone. Second week of September, it's gone. It starts getting cold. You start feeling that wind. And yeah, we can do some things here. The leaves are cute and all that.
Yeah, but I mean, no, right. But that's the thing.
We start getting super pasty white around the third week of September. And it's not as fun.
Yeah, well.
And we start looking for other places to go.
Right. I mean, I've had my boat out in early October.
Yeah, I mean, you're taking rides. You're not in your bathing suit and,
Right, yeah.
You're not getting rays or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like I said, Vegas is what I'm looking forward to right now. After that, we're going to try and make some alternative plans for substitution for the group cruise that got canceled, the La Lita Loca Sharon at Sea Travel group cruise.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. What do you got? What do you got going?
We're still trying to decide what we're going to do in February because we're not going to bank on a cruise. We're not going to roll the dice on that. So we are thinking either Costa Rica, which I have been to on a cruise, example of a place that we want to visit again because I've been there on a cruise.
Yeah.
We're looking at that or Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao.
For like a week.
For a week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can get behind that. I believe you there.
Hey, and honestly, Cancun and Cozumel are not off the table. I mean, it all just depends on. There's going to be some deals to be had out there, y'all. There's going to be competition going on with cruises likely not happening for a while.
Yep.
So there's going to be competition going on.
Yeah, I think honestly that's a good point, York. That I think some of these all-inclusives are taking advantage of their opportunity to maybe draw some new customer base because the cruise community is looking for anything.
Yeah.
Cruising for Food says, I hear Peru is really cool.
Your buddy Hugo loves Peru.
Hugo, he takes his whole family. They grab backpacks and they take the local buses to where they're going and they travel all through South America.
I want to go.
I would love to have Hugo on the show and just kind of break down.
Yeah.
He talked about it a little bit, but I would really like him to come on the show and break down his experience on his last trip. 6 weeks in South America. He started in Guatemala and just made his way around.
With his family.
Yep. With his two boys. Well, he's got lots of boys, but he brought 2 boys and his wife. And
yeah, Trevor, you and Hugo, that you guys are soulmates. I mean, soul brothers, I would say.
Pauletta says Doodles is skipping Vegas and flying to Perth. He wants to eat at Emma's Cafe.
I'm not going to fly to Perth. I would fly to New Zealand or Melbourne to dance with DJ Daka and D-Daka.
Good call.
Yep.
See the World with Chris says airfare is increasing and after October will go higher. Yep.
Oh, wait, so Wanda, cruising for food, are we going to see your hubby in Vegas? Because Wanda's coming to Vegas,
That's a question.
right?
Yep, I think so. I'm not sure. Actually, I don't know the answer to that question. That's a good question because last week in the chat, somebody said Wanda was not coming to Vegas. But somebody's asking, Ruth Todd says, Doodles, are you coming to Vegas or not?
I am coming to Vegas.
Okay.
The up in the air question is whether Mrs. Doodles will be coming to Vegas. It's leaning possibly no, just because of what's going on with school and whatnot. So, Chris, Wanda says, yes, hubby is coming to Vegas. All right, well, I'll step outside with your hubby and have smokes with him. That's cool.
Ruth Todd says, Wanda, another smoking buddy. Yeah, I hate feeling like the scourge of the earth by some.
Oh, we're in Vegas. It's allowed everywhere.
Nancy wants to know if I'm sure that Hugo isn't actually Trevor in disguise.
Hispanic Trevor.
Yeah. It's funny, though, Wanda, I bring that up. Last week, someone in the chat says somebody in the chat said Wanda was not coming to Vegas. So maybe it was Wanda Perlman they were talking about. So I'm going to wait for some numbers to drop, says TCU Pepito. So we covered all the bases, didn't we? We covered all the bases.
Well,
I was hoping to see
about smoking, and it makes me want to go.
I was hoping to see Tony Jackson here this evening because I wanted to just show this.
Oh my Lord!
But
when you show the pictures like that, is our sound cut off?
Let's see. Tony Jackson. Nope, we're there. We're there.
Okay.
Yep.
God, that's just the most brilliant.
It's the best picture ever.
It's the most lovely picture ever.
I think it is Wanda Perlman. I will be in Vegas, says. Yes, I believe so, says Jeff B. Pauletta says 34 and 38 for Tony Jackson. Vegas is allowed in casinos, but not in the restaurant.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's talking about. So,
are you going to be dressed as Wanda Perlman?
No, because then I'll just get banned by Sharon at Sea because they hate her.
Come on, drag night. Could do that.
I would love to do it, but for whatever reason, Jamie's vindictive to poor Wanda, and all she ever tried to do was sell a mattress or two.
Oh, gotcha.
So
I gotcha.
So y'all, I was hoping to end the. So is it possible you guys could come to Cancun, the ship show? It's possible. It's possible.
Anything's possible.
Anything's on the table right now.
With cruises stopped. Anything's possible.
That's right. I know. That's true. Lindy Lou says Tony is such a handsome guy. I assume she's talking about Tony Barnett. She's talking
about
Tony Jackson, but
yeah,
it fits the bill. Oh boy, we don't want to do that just yet.
Tony's face, your voice. Oh, that's Lindy Lou's dream right there.
Well, you got that right. Cancun is going to be lit, says Flamingo Pam. Flamingo Pam, thank you for joining the team.
Yes.
Team Ship Show. Flamingo
Love
Can Chicken Dance Pam.
Yeah.
We don't know your name, but we're going to figure it out eventually.
Yep.
If you've got any suggestions, let us know. But thank you for joining Team Ship Show and helping out.
Flamingo Pam can.
There we go.
You know?
Who can take a ship show and make sure no one is bad? Flamingo Pam can. There we go. Lindy Lou says I might have to change to Cancun. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. We appreciate you watching. Sorry for the maybe a little bit of adult content this evening. We'll try and rein that in next time.
Sorry for boxing you all in. We didn't mean to.
You're not going to get me this time. Thanks for watching, y'all. May the force
we love
be with you.
Thank you.
And listen,
namaste.
Y'all be nice to each other on Facebook. And Doodles, I'm very sorry for having your mic off the whole show. And to the people watching, thanks for sticking around while you dealt with that. But it's a ship show here, and it wouldn't be a ship show if it was any other way. So thank you.
We wouldn't be here without you guys, so thank you.
Thank you. And for all of y'all, thanks for all the super chats. We love you. We'll see you next week.
Ship Show.
I'm tired of hanging round. We can need a night out on the town, but I'm sick of all the fellas out trying to cock like it never stops. Already feeling like it's a waste of time, but you're standing there alone. I can't help myself, cause it looks like you're thinking about leaving. Gotta conjure up a perfect little plan and convince you to stay tonight.